I'm Anthony Hudson. Perfect weather for football. With me today is Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Always a pleasure to call a game with you.
Hitting the turf today will be Geelong and North Melbourne. North Melbourne run onto the ground. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
North Melbourne is the team that plays to win for you and me.
For me, it's all about the North Melbourne forwards. If they get on top early, then look out, because they might be hard to stop.
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
Play the game as it should be played. That home or far away. Our banners fly high from home to bar. Down in your park.
The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. Geelong wins the toss. 4 rounds in, and there's still question marks over a couple of sides in the competition. Let's see what these two teams can bring today.
So far, we've seen some standouts, but also some teams who haven't quite hit expectation. If you want to turn your season around, now is the time to do it.
Both sides look ready to get into the action, just moments away now. And here we go. It's the Cats taking on North Melbourne. Well taken at ground level. Selwood elects to kick. The mark has been taken. The handball now from Dalhouse. Goes by foot. He brings it down superbly. Oh, got up there in spectacular style.
Strong plug.
Hawkins puts another one through. Celebrating hard. Puts the first goal on the board.
He did really well there and gets the reward. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
We're back in motion. Guides it down. He's got the football now. He drives it. And the mark will be paid. Decides to keep going. Henderson has resources out wide. Stewart just took way too... Campbell gets the opportunity to have a shot for goal. Cameron takes a strong mark. Cameron has resources out wide. Dalhouse goes for broke. On its way. A drop punt through the goals. That's his first. They get around him after that effort. Geelong have kicked the last 2 goals. The margin is 12. Stanley got in the better position. Simpkin unable to lay the tackle. Hawkins has it. Releases by hand. Cameron sees off McKay. Intercepted. Sinks the slipper into it. Stanley gives away a free for in the back. Handballs to no one in particular.
Thank you.
Ball up in the centre square. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Geelong getting out to an early lead. Searching for a teammate. Picks up the loose ball. Pollock didn't dispose of it correctly and hands it over. Laying a strong tackle.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
He might kick a goal. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Geelong would be happy with this start. Centre bounce. Won it down. Is in his possession. Doesn't connect with the kick, and it will be coming back. Henderson just kicks it long. Ends up marking uncontested. Stewart uses it by foot. Cameron gets on the end of this. Puts it on the boot. Anderson picks up the loose ball. Ball ends up with the opposition. He's got the footy in his hands. Thomas couldn't complete the tackle. The ball in the hands of Parfitt. Elects to kick. Collects the loose ball. He flicks it over. Ball gets cut off. Lobs the handball. Linking by hand. Will get a stoppage. One down. Collected the ball well. 34. Gives the don't argue. Hands it out to open space. Dalhouse puts it out in front. Arches his back. Laser decides to go it alone. A long effort at goal, and it goes all the way. This kick has extended their lead. Gets some reward for his efforts. That's 4 in a row for the Cats. Now they lead by 25.
That's a really good team goal.
The game is back underway. Stanley won the tap. A thumping kick. Ends up turning this ball over. Henderson grabbed it clean. Has a man running for him. Kolajasny puts it on the boot. A strong pack mark. Got boot to ball. Strong with the body and wins the mark.
Geelong are getting plenty of marks with loose players. They're really able to control the game and move at their own pace.
He gets his hands on the footy. He gains possession. Rowan links up with a chance to run. Just a minor. Geelong lead North Melbourne. 26-0. Good mark, and looks to send it back. Drives it inside 50. A chance to reload the attack now. Kick by Zeeble. Well picked up. He goes for broke. His teammates rush over. Geelong have kicked the last 5 goals. 32 points the difference.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Geelong win first possession. Cameron releases by hand. Intervening brilliantly was Menegola. Great control there. That kick covering some territory. Does well to cut off the kick. Uses it now. It's bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Anderson going for broke now. Good looking kick off the boot, and it's sailed through.
Of course, Hunter.
Gets his first. They kick the goal to stem the flow. Are we about to see a shift in this game? Back with another centre bounce. Thumps it clear. Doing well was Selwood. Releases the handball. Myers finds his man on the move. Laser has a chance to put a second goal on the board. He's excited about that one. Geelong by 32.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
Back in the middle now. Winning it was Goldstein. Cameron keeps it moving. Goes by hand to Selwood. Menegola read it best. Manufactures the handball. Looking to kick. Goal number 2. Harford love kicking that one. About to resume hostilities. Big thump from Goldstein. He wins possession. Goes by hand. Gets a hand in. Picked up now. Mops up the loose ball. The loose ball scooped up. Gone in the tackle. Hunted down by Smith.
Brilliant chase.
That kick hits the post. The lead is now 39. Geelong in front of the opening change. They lead it by 39.
Geelong have come to play. They've got themselves in the game and need to push on now.
Both sides might want to work on their defence after a high-scoring opening term. What stands out for you, Gaz?
The Cats are doing a great job of applying pressure and creating turnovers. It's allowing them plenty of opportunity.
Ready to go for the second turn. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Goldstein won the duel with the ball now. Chose to kick it. Thomas with an easy mark.
Geelong just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Picked off by Powell.
I'll have it.
Now we've got a ball up. Cameron does well. The crowd roar for holding the ball. Constricted by Dangerfield.
Great tackling technique.
Smith doesn't take the mark. Manages to get a hand away. Myers moves it now. Good grab there from Hawkins. Geelong would love to make the most of this opportunity. Never really looked like going through. 40 points the difference. Ready to bring it back into play. Did well not to confuse himself. The ball mopped up. Going for goal number 2. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Dalhouse enjoying that goal. Geelong could kick the last 3 goals. The lead is now 46. Taps it down. Takes possession. He lays off the pass. He has the ball. He heads for home. Ball hits the deck. Menegola looking a bit sluggish out there. Just hits the post and a minor score. Geelong doing well at the moment. Looking to bring it back into play. Finds the loose ball. A bit too hard with the push, and it's a free kick. What a huge kick. Thomas grabs that one. Stepped off his line. Moves it by foot. A strong mark in the pack from Henry. Chips it towards half forward. Kicks hurriedly. Can't take possession. With quick hands. Decides to kick. Easily takes the mark. Going for goal number 1. And the chance at goal is taken by North Melbourne. Hayden celebrating hard. North Melbourne produced the margin.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. North Melbourne need to be more efficient with their ball use. They've allowed the opposition too much influence from intercept marks.
Dangerfield getting in on the act. Has it now. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
3 goals for him now. What an effort. He's enjoying that goal. Wins the ruck duel. Stanley comes away with the ball. Gives the old don't argue. Simpkin puts it to his advantage. Turns it over there. Selwood just dismisses Stevenson. Nice mark under pressure. Wants to move it quickly. The kick goes out on the full from Basuna Valongi. Dangerfield now heading to the bench for a break. Carefully rushes it across the line. Henderson ready to bring it back into play. McKay was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did. Intercepted by Simpkin. Laser unable to hold on. Gets the handball away. Just gave it away. Movement by hand. Goes with the kick. Big chance to score from this inside 50 stoppage. Simpkin coming off for a spell.
This game is out of hand and could go downhill even further.
Ball back into play. Turned it over. Ends up with Smith. Takes possession. Keeps it moving. Dangerfield gets on the end of that handball. He gets another possession. Moved on by Cunnington. Gathers it now. Stewart was taken high in the tackle. It's offline. The Cats with the ascendancy over North Melbourne, leading 60-13. Nice work from Zeeble. Slick with the hands. Well collected. Hits the post, and it's a minor. The Cats by 8 goals. McKay looking to bring it back into play. Didn't disguise that well enough, and it's been called deliberate. Scott flicks it over. Breaks through the tackle. Interesting handball. Zeeble onto the ball. Gathered by Parfitt. Uses a short handball. Touched over the line and through for a minor. Geelong with a handy break. They lead North Melbourne 62-13. McKay, one out in the square. Couldn't take it. Collected by Blitzarves. Tough ball to handle. Anderson going for number 2. No issues with that drop punt. And delivers with a desperately needed goal. Congratulated by his teammates. The Roos now only trail by 43.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. Geelong have managed to rack up a big number of marks, and it's easy to see why they're leading this match.
Won the hit out. Laser keeps coming. Advances through the tackle. Laser didn't see what was coming.
Big tackle.
It's cut off by Duncan. Wants to keep it moving. Avoids the pressure. Simply outplayed his opponent. Putting this one through would give Geelong plenty of confidence. Rowan nurses it home. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the ball. Look at them celebrate that effort. Thumped by Goldstein. Simpkin hurried kick. Henry got hands to it. Hayden, interesting handball. Tui hits him hard. A clean pickup. Tries to release the pressure. Scoops up the ball. Found a way to keep it alive. He drives it towards goal. The Roos are happy about that one. Pretty happy with that one. Margin in a really tricky situation.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. He did really well there and gets the reward.
Umpire ready to resume play. Goldstein guides it down. Tough one to handle for Dangerfield. And now we'll have a ball up.
It's just smashing out there at the moment, and it could get worse. The Cats are getting beaten at the coalface. They need to rectify these clearance numbers to give themselves the best chance going forward.
Thank you, I'll have it.
The umpire calls for it. Slapped away. Kept alive under pressure. Blasted it. The first half comes to a close. And North Melbourne face a 43-point deficit.
A good first half from the Cats. They can be well pleased with how the game is shaping.
What do the stats tell us, Gaz?
When the forwards are marking the ball so cleanly inside 50 like they are now, it must give Geelong a lot of confidence.
The third quarter about to get underway. We resume hostilities. Tap down. Opportunity for Powell. They can create from this. Handballs. Litzarves cuts it off. The umpire will ball it up. Tap down. Clean from the half volley. The ball knocked out in the tackle. Just put it on the boot. Henderson couldn't snaffle it. Gets a quick kick away. Stanley gets in a good position. Kicks along the wing. Found space for an easy mark. Picks it up. Laser slick with the hands. Is in his possession. Wins the race to the ball. He's in charge of the ranking points.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment. Now they've got to sit up and find a way to stop the ball movement.
Geelong lead is now 44.
A bad finish results in the behind. Now they'll look to trap this ball inside their own 50 and cause a turnover.
McKay unsure of the next move. Strong mark in the contest. Puts boot to ball. Finds this and marks well. Walker pumps the ball long. Marks all alone.
A great grab. Really good mark.
Works it across the ground. Dangerfield drops the mark. Guthrie will be the recipient of the free. Drives the kick hard. Gets the loose ball. Penetrating handball. Stevenson with a big chance to convert here. He celebrates hard after that. Trying to get this back to a manageable deficit now. Goldstein thumped it clear. Hayden slams it onto the boot. Stevenson had it, lost it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball, Hunter.
Terrific mark there. Duncan just handballs into space. Slams it on the boot. A big contested grab. Atley wins it back. Rushes with the kick. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Gets it out of congestion. Intercepts the ball well.
Geelong are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
A chance to put a second goal on the board. Smiles all round. Now they lead by 44. Back in the middle. Punched away with the ball now. Dangerfield couldn't stick the tackle. Uses it by foot. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
Geelong have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Ball off hands. Gets it away. Has it now. Menegolik receives the ball. The contest, no match for him.
Of course, Hunter.
Rowan goes for home. Geelong send one home. He acknowledges the crowd. That's 2 in a row for the Cats. The margin is 50. Thrashes it. Getting pushed out of the way was Hayden. Finding the ball with ease. With a driving kick. The ball finds Anderson. Here's 34. Flicks with hands. Poor handball. Causes a turnover. Selwood pushes his opponent off with one hand. Goes short by hand. He's got the football now. Clears the ball from the contest. Great mark under pressure. Zeeble plays it on. Mark by Scott.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Geelong forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Couldn't snaffle it. Hacking it out of there. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Missed the target. Cunnington kicks it. Marks now and can send it back. Henry with a low spearing kick. Phillips with the intercept. Got the hands free. Receives the handball and takes off. Listen to the roar of the fans. They love that decision. Laser looks for a target inside 50. Doing well to intercept that kick. Zeeble handballs. He looks like he needs a spell. Sweeping handball. McKay handballs out in front. Dug out the loose ball. He slams it towards goal. A time to celebrate, and don't they get around Myers. Now they lead by 56. One it down, and now Dangerfield. Duncan with a penetrating handball. An opportunity for a third goal. That's a big goal. What an effort. Laser with that kick has increased the lead. He loved that one. Geelong lead by 62. We're back in the middle to resume play. Cameron thumps it forward. Difficult ball control. Simpkin with a brilliant rundown tackle. Simpkin gets right in his face.
Outstanding pressure.
Dishes it off. Hands that ball to the opposition. Just gets a hand in. Flicks with hands. Cameron might have overworked himself there. 34. Earns the free for that tackle. Fails to fend off the... Getting in the way was Selwood. Goes by hand. He can take off after that handball. Dangerfield going for number 1. Geelong supporters delighted by that effort. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Geelong have 5 unanswered goals. 68 points the difference. Umpire penalises him, and it'll be a free kick. Good tackle applied.
Great tackle.
He gets his hands on the footy. Movement by hand. At full stride, receives the handball. Taylor there to mop up. Needs a bit of a rest. Hawkins found some space and marked. Marking in space was Rowan. Keeps moving. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just... Geelong ahead going into the final term. They lead by 68.
Geelong believe they can win this game. It's time to show it.
A high-scoring third term sees opportunity for both sides heading into the final quarter. Rowan continues to dominate this contest.
He's on fire at the moment.
Last quarter action, ready to go. About to resume play. Guides it down. Anderson on the ball. Simpkin goes streaming past and gets the footy. A good mark under the circumstances. 35 metres out.
Move it on.
Campbell needs to deliver a goal with this chance. He acknowledges the crowd. The Roos behind by 62. Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it. Punches it clear. He gains possession. Anderson quickly onto the boot. Stevenson found a way to mark that one. Might be too far out to score.
Go.
They really need a goal on the board now. Sends it home. Pretty happy with that one. North Melbourne close the gap to 56. One down. He wins possession.
Thank you.
Ball up in the centre square.
Another goal here, and this game could be well and truly over.
Takes on the space. Phillips knows the pressure of the kick. A huge moment if he can convert. He celebrates hard after that. That's 3 in a row for North Melbourne. Still a fair way off, but hoping this is something to build on.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. North Melbourne just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Campbell slaps it away. Just gets it onto the boot. Guthrie couldn't hang on to the ball. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Guided down nicely by Campbell. Gets on the end of this. Hurried kick. Couldn't complete the mark. Smith launches towards goal. He couldn't hang on. Walker failing to get near it, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Geelong 100, played North Melbourne 49.
You'll have to do better than that next time. They can't afford to be missing too many chances in front of goal.
Deciding where to go with the kick in. A chance to reload the attack now.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Winds up and goes long. He wins the ball in the air. 35 metres out.
Move it on.
Dalhouse already has 2 goals. This for a 3rd. He's excited about that one. Geelong building this lead nicely.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. A chance for Dangerfield. The handball hits the target.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Powell gets a quick kick away. Spent that one before he earned it. Masudi Valongi puts on a bump. Applies a bump. Hit the man hard. He's enjoying that goal. They'll be looking to close the gap now. Still plenty of time.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Back in the middle. Slapped away. This is Simpkin. Finding the loose ball. 32. Pumps the ball long. Basuna Valongi missed an opportunity to mark. The loose ball picked up. This game is slowly slipping away. They must convert here. Congratulated by his teammates. The Roos have kicked back-to-back goals. Time enough to get back into this one. We're back in the middle to resume play. Goldstein aims for his man on the ground. De Koning applying physical pressure. It'll be a ball up.
They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now.
Cunnington rushes with the kick. The ball ends up going to ground. Quickly onto the boot. Smith does well to mark. Uses it across half-back. A race for the loose ball. Collects the loose ball.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Campbell coming onto the ground. Thumped clear. Simpkin gathers it now. Concedes some ground with a kick. He has to hold on to those. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Slick with the hands. Myers, can he put it through? He kicks that goal with purpose.
No doubt about it.
And that puts them further in front. His teammates rush over. Geelong really starting to dominate. Campbell. He's got the footy in his hands. Simpkin wants to keep it moving by hand. He gives it a ride. Hawkins marks uncontested. Can't quite sneak through, and only a behind. The margin is 52.
Geelong are setting up really well defensively, and they're able to cut off these attacks with intercept marks like that.
Players move as they look to provide an option. McKay brushed off easily. He was celebrating that goal the moment it left his boot.
He's enjoying every second of it out there.
They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. Smiles all round. One down by Stanley. Sends it clear of the contest. Hawkins flew high, but didn't hold on. 34, won himself a free. He flicks it over, and it's rushed across the line for a behind. Unsure of their next move, McKay plays on. Looks up with a kick. Stevenson takes it strongly. Keeps going. Bit of a harsh call, but the umpire saw it as deliberate. Later kicks the ball deep. The mark is taken by Stewart. Got the hands free. Managed to get a hand to that one. North Melbourne close the gap to 58.
Geelong have turned the ball over a lot trying to play aggressively. It's where they turn it over which doesn't make it as dangerous.
Doing well to intercept that kick. Davies Uniacke can link up through hands. Blitzarves steals possession. Sweeping handball. Menegola slowing down now. Might be in need of a rest. Opportunity now for Dalhouse. Dalhouse failed to get rid of it and is penalised.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
The loose ball picked up. Gives a don't argue. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. So what can Geelong do with this opportunity in front of goal? Looks like it's going to be paid deliberate. Handballs. He has the ball. Sees it out of play. The boundary umpire will toss it back in.
It's just a bit lacklustre out there for my liking.
Taps it down. Stanley gets the ball.
Thank you, I'll have it.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. Campbell with a big fist on it. Manufactures the handball. And the boundary line wins. Thrown in now. Wins the ruck duel. Myers with the ball. Chalk a goal up for the Cats. Celebrating hard. The lead is now 64. Back with another centre bounce. Stanley won the hit out. Pushes through with power. Davies Uniacke gets in the way. It's a turnover. North Melbourne need to work on their performance for next week. Your final word on today's game, Gaz?
Just a fantastic performance from Geelong. They really put in the hard yards and they can enjoy the result.
We're always on the ball. We play the game as it should be played. At home or far.
The Cats defeated North Melbourne 126-62 at the final siren. Thanks for joining us, Gaz, but that's all we have time for.
Well, thanks for having me. That's all we have time for. We'll see you next time.